2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you're enjoying all the action. I know this player certainly has been, Rich, because they've built this wonderful lead. Are you expecting them just to take the bit between the teeth and keep running with it?
Well, that's what you expect them to do, but listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days. So this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because if they even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one. That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. So it'll be a par to start their round.
That's a rock solid par right there.
He sits in first position. Time to tee off at the second.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Going with the 6-iron here. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got around 100 yards here. What a shot from that nasty lie. He should be proud of that.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Ooh. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And in it goes for the par. And now that finds him in first place. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And there it is. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Was on a good line. Par putt coming up here. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And we've arrived at a par 3.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for bogey here. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie. 11 feet left to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This is a good chance. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. He's currently sitting in first place. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Well, this should find the short grass. From around 140 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, well played. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yep, well done. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Going with the 8-iron here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
He has this putt to save his par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that's a ripper.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Well played, mate. Getting ready to play their third. This putt was about 8 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, nice looking putt. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He sits in first position. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Not a bad play, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
That is hunting for the hole. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
And coming up well short.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Great touch.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
to be going with the 5-iron. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
A par putt awaits. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, that's too bad.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Currently in first position. Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you handle the 16th hole.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
This putt is about 19 feet in distance. Okay, steady now. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we are at the 17th tee.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
That's nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. Not bad. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Nice stroke. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. is currently sitting in first place. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Opting for the 5-iron.
They've decided to club up.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Such soft hands.
That's frustrating. Putting for a bogey. And with that putt, concludes this player's round. Well, would you have a look at that? Through 54 holes, they're putting on an absolute show. A huge buffer going into the final round.
They're ahead of a host of players going into this final round. I'm hoping that this player gets a good night's sleep, because this is going to be a pressure-packed final day.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.